Welcome to Angry Truth. I'm fucking angry and I don't care. We got 2 new guests here and they're nice and warm. The champion.
We're not the best costume.
The champion.
I'm not champion.
Yes, you are.
We're not the best costume.
Oh, yes.
Today's masquerade.
Yes.
You're those 2 for the win.
It's Luna and Ryan. Are you going to say anything? Are you going to sit with me quiet?
I'm quite relaxed right now.
Okay, you're going to relax. Right, and Rick wants to talk about Cosplay Fever.
Before I start, I just want to say I have absolutely no qualm whatsoever with Cosplay Fever and the 2 gentlemen involved with Cosplay Fever. I just want to get out of the way because I know some fucker will probably say, oh, you don't. No, I have no problem with them whatsoever. I've actually met, like, what's his name, Rob Dunlop.
Dunlop, yeah.
I've actually met him. He's a nice enough bloke, but this is my personal opinion. I'm just putting out there, this is not an attack or any of that shit, so no fuckers starting shit.
Yep.
I kind of don't exactly agree with some of the shit I've been hearing about them lately and some of the shit I've been observing lately. They just seem to be very commercially orientated. Like, they're more interested in just selling books than the actual cosplayers themselves. And like, I mean, it's like when we were coming out of the masquerade on Saturday, we were just walking back out of the room and they were just sitting there, you know, like legs up, almost legs up, you know, doing fuck all. And it's like, you're cosplay photographers. They were the Euro cosplay, what was it? Euro cosplay finals or something.
Qualifier.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Qualifier in that hall there for the last hour and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the object of what you're supposed to be about if that's still going on and you're not in there taking photos?
Yeah.
I understand that they've got to sell books and whatever, but you know, they just seem very selective, and I've kind of heard some iffy stories about them.
Do you want to?
One of Richard can tell you.
Oh,
Basically, me and Cilantro were waiting to go and see them. They told us to come and see them first thing in the morning, so we did, and we stood there. He was sitting there. He said, "Come back at 12 o'clock," and he was literally doing nothing at all. He was so desperate for our photos, but he wouldn't take his time doing nothing to come and do the photos, and we ended up standing around the stand for about an hour and almost missed masquerade queuing. And in the end we just left because we just couldn't. We wasted an hour of our expo hanging around the Cosplay Fever stand for no reason, pretty much.
And in the end I ended up doing a photo shoot for her.
Yeah.
I've had some photos taken by Cosplay Fever.
Yes, actually, right, I've got 2 people here, right? Lee and Chris, who I had a photo shoot with both you 2, didn't I? And Georgina. Remember? You had your photo, I think you were Call of Duty, weren't you? Lee was Garrett, I was Professor Oak.
I've had my photo taken by him twice. I had at Cosplay Ball.
There was that one as well.
9,
yeah.
In November.
And did we see any pictures? We didn't get in the book. We didn't get on the website or anything, did we?
No. I haven't seen anything.
I want to know if that's happened to a lot. You know, if it's happened to us 4, how many other people has it happened to?
I haven't seen anything. Not even one. It'd take like 4 or 5.
Yeah. It took quite a lot. Yeah.
It's like, what happened to them?
Yeah, and why?
I filled in the forms. This is me. This is my email address, and then I haven't gotten anything from them.
No.
They just seem to be very selective about. If you look at the photos, all the cosplayers have a kind of certain look about them.
Yeah.
And
do you think it's one of these cases of who you know and not what you know? Because some people get in like 3 or 4 times.
Could be, because I know some people who are like of some people who are like that with them, and they seem to get in like countless times, and it just doesn't exactly sit right with me, because it shouldn't be about who you know or what you look like or if you're a certain look. It should be about the merits of the costume itself.
Yes.
And that's why I take so many photos, because I know people love to see photos of themselves in the costume. I don't give a fuck what they look like.
Yeah, and also it's good to see people you know as well.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
all.
give a fuck what they look like. You know, I just take the pictures because I think the costumes look good.
Yeah.
Go on. No, yours is serious. Mine isn't.
Go.
I don't agree with to have more than the same person probably 3 or 4 times. In the first book,
I'm with you.
It was the same person probably 3 times in the book, and I'm thinking, why put 3 people?
Yeah,
why put the person 3 times?
Yeah, when there's other people, it's not getting in once.
Yeah, it should be. They should be in the book once, then that's it.
Yeah.
and even if they bring out a second book, not be in that one, because give other people a chance to be in the book, and now soon they go, oh look, it's me.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
They did my photo. I was quite chuffed about that, and then everyone's saying you never get in, so I was like, fuck you then. Seriously, if I get in, I got no problems with them, but if they don't put my photo in, they're fucking bastards.
And I just want to make clear again, this is in no way at all an attack on Cosplay Fever or Rob Dunlop or the other bloke. I like what they've done. I think it's very good that they're making a business from what they are making a business from. I just don't necessarily agree with some elements of that business that are becoming apparent. Just like you said, this is not an attack in any way, shape, mean or form.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to say.
Awesome. Does anybody else want to say?
I didn't reply.
Do you want to say something? But
No, this.
go on.
I would like to say, is it just me, or has anybody else noticed that like half of each of the books is just filled up with, when you know, well, you know, the costumes look alright and it's nice photos and what have you, but when you look down, because I've got a little bio bits on the side, is it just me or do half of the profiles state that the costume was bought off the internet, and then the little quote says, okay, I like cosplay because it's fun. Because I know, I'm not saying, okay, you're a shit cosplayer if you buy stuff off the internet, because I buy my costumes sometimes if I don't think I could make them. But if this is a book supposed to be showing, like, the merits of cosplay, and
shut
like,
the fuck up!
Yeah, the merits of cosplay, and like the creations that people have made, and like showing it as an art form and promoting it, then, you know, why are you showing just people who aren't doing the interviews properly? Because, you know, that's one of the main features of the book that I like, because it's different from just a picture book. And then saying, oh well, I bought it off the internet because it's a generic costume, then really, isn't it? When there are probably, well, a lot of, I'm not going to give a number because I don't know, a lot of people like you, for example, who've gone to the trouble of like putting a costume together, even if you've bought the bits on your own, like doing a bit of an interview and going around taking loads and loads of photos. I'm not saying that other people are better cosplayers than the ones that aren't in the book, or the other way around, but why waste that people's time and replace it with, okay, this is quick and easy, you know, they didn't put anything particularly interesting that we have to type down, so we'll just put this down. I think they should really, I mean, because there's probably going to be a new one coming out in October because it sells quite well, but I'd really like to see that being changed for the next. I think you need to get more variety in rather than just bought off internet, got on the eBay, bought off internet, bought from cosplayisland.com, if you know what I mean. And just to finish off, because now I've made a serious point, I have to do something that will just annoy everybody. Cosplay Fever, maybe the doctors could help with it. No.
Dr. Fever.
Dr. Fever. Abby.
Now, I'm a little bit annoyed. Second con I went to, I had my picture taken, I filled out all the information. I haven't seen mine either, but I put a lot of thought into that Borat outfit, you know. I'll let your imagination run wild there.
Mankini.
Is there else want to say?
I have worn the mankini, it is very uncomfortable.
Anyway.
You did have to then.
Up your backside.
Trust me, you don't need to do that with the mankini.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah, going off topic now. Is that it?
I think they just really need to perhaps smooth out their customer relations, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And just kind of, I don't know, just show that they actually care more than they may already do.
Yeah.
Create a bit more variety in what they do, rather than going around the same people kind of thing, and more variety of costumes. Because they're always a similar kind of thing that appear in the books and on their web. I mean, I was featured on their web and they couldn't even mention, you know, the costume or anything, but I mean, there wasn't too much of a variety of people and styles and that, and there's so much cosplay, they just can't, you know, they should cover more of it.
And I do just want to say again, I do respect.
I think they're
and Rob Dunlop and all that for all they've done.
They're both nice blokes, actually.
Yeah, they are.
They're nice enough blokes.
Yeah.
So that's why I just want to make it very clear to everyone out there. This is just an opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, Yes. Angry. Wasn't, but it was a good video.
Next one's gonna be angry.
Oh,
It was
which one's
more
that?
Civil truth than that.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, and then the hotels one's gonna be even worse.
Okay.
Trains will just shut the fuck up. Where's Younger?